Hello students, I wanted to talk to you today about our assignments that are coming up at the end of the week, due on 2/4. We'll talk about the pre-lab and the research paper topic selection in the Module 1 quiz. We'll go over that real quickly. Okay, so let's go into content. Go into Module 1, assignments, pre-lab. Okay, you can download this document, which you're going to need to do so you can write in it. But for right now, we're just going to look. Okay, so this lab follows pretty closely with what we've been talking about in discussion. So we go through the process of science, and you're going to make an experiment, basically, following the scientific process, scientific method. So make observations, fill this in, write at least 3 questions, read about hypotheses. Okay, fill this in, read. These citations for 2 journal articles, one can be the one that you posted in discussion. They can be the same ones that you're using for your research paper topic. Definitely know that I like efficiency. Whenever you can streamline your effort towards your final research paper, please do it. That's how I've designed the class. Okay, so here you're going to discuss the experimental design. Oops, sorry, I went a little fast there. Experimental design, then we're going to go into part 2. And this is just a little warm up about plant morphology and practicing on paraphrasing concepts in botany. Okay. Keep going. Thinking about different interactions in ecology with plants. And when you're in the document, you'll have plenty of space to fill this out. Then you are going to have to go outside. So make sure it is not dark on Saturday night when you decide to do this lab. Going to need to take a photo of you and your plant specimen. I understand that a lot of plants are dead right now, but you can still, pluck some grass or get a stem of a bush or that sort of thing. Okay. And that's it. Pretty simple. Just a way to warm up to the lab experience. Our labs in this course will involve a little bit more manipulation than that. We'll have a semester-long lab where you grow plants in their different parts. We'll have a series of labs where you dissect plants to study their morphology. And then we have some other labs that are standalone labs. Those will come when you get your lab kit. So let's go back to the news. Now let's talk about the research paper and topic selection. Okay. Here we go. Okay, again, here are the instructions, and this little icon is the Dropbox. Okay, project instructions. So hopefully you read through the course to some extent before you posted in discussion and you understand that this is coming down the pipeline. I am fully aware that you might not have your research topic dialed in, but you have to start somewhere, okay? So it seems from discussion that you already have something in mind that interests you. So choose 3 articles and write APA citations for them. And then make sure you choose a learning outcome that you would like to address with your research paper, okay? There's also a rubric here, and there's a Dropbox. So let's find these learning outcomes. Okay, so when you come back out to the table of contents here, each module has an introduction. And this introduction has these learning outcomes. And these are mapped to competencies that relate to like statewide expectations for this course. So here are 6 module learning outcomes for module 1, and then come out here, check module 2, learning outcomes, module 3, etc. So basically you need to pick one of these things. Pick one of them. And it can be, these are really broad. So evidence for plant evolution, your topic could address one kind of plant and the evolution of that one plant. But it's going to fall under this broad outcome. Okay. So your work here, these 2 assignments can be streamlined if you're efficient and you make sure you read the assignments before you get started in it. The first part of the lab can kind of mimic what you're doing here with the citations and your paper topic selection for the second assignment, the project to topic selection. We have a bunch of checkpoint assignments for the research project, and basically up until you submit an outline, you can be looking at topics in a really flexible way. But once we get to that outline, you'll really be wasting your time to change the topic at that point. This project is meant to follow the process of scientific research, so how one would engage in a research topic, experimentation, publication, etc. So please appreciate the professional aspect of it and let me know if you have any questions. The last thing I said I would do is just look at the quizzes here. So you have your general quiz instructions in the Canvas course, or excuse me, in the D2L course, but you are going to go into the Connect site to take the quiz. So click here. Click here. If I do this, this is going to confuse you because my fake student Jenny Grade does not actually have a textbook, but you click here and then you'll see the assignment list. And again, let me know if you have any questions.